Hey everybody! Welcome back to my Let's Play for The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker in HD. I know it has been too long since my last episode, but things have been crazy busy. Did I just say bitty? But now we're going to try to get that little thing from Prince Komali. Prince Komali? Wow, you really do have blue clothes, with a picture of a crawfish on them. You're Hylian 48, right? Oh, me? I am an attendant to the great Sky Spirit Valu. My name is Medli. Well, to tell the truth, I'm not an attendant quite yet. I'm actually still studying to be one. Oh, what am I thinking? Here, this is from the chieftain. Hylian 48, he wants you to give this directly to Prince Komali. See what we got here. You accepted Father's letter. It is a letter from a father, addressed to his son. Since you've just received a fine delivery bag, why not use it to carry this letter down to Komali? When you want to take it out, choose your delivery bag on the blah 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 blah. The room way down in the back on the first floor is Prince Komali's room. You have to go down a couple steps to get there. When you meet Prince Komali, please don't get offended by his manner. He has no bad intentions, I promise. By the way, listen, Hylian 48. I have a small favor I'd like to ask of you. Could you please come to the entrance of Dragon Roost Cavern later? I'll explain everything then. Sure you will. Alright. We're gonna do this. We're gonna... If we can't get into the first dungeon. Rito Chieftain, I guess, to be expected in the sea, but don't just take a look down there, blah 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 blah. Alright, here we go. Play a minigame. Don't believe so, I'm gonna be here to respond to proposed part job. Wait, we get a job? Match the seal in the envelope, small icon on the shelf. Is that clear? Sure, alright, before time runs out. Hit me with your best shot. Fire away. Hit me with your best shot. Gonna have a fun day. Hit me with your best shot. Fire away. Hit me with your best shot. Gonna have a nice day. Crap, I'm sorry. It's late at night, I'm tired and don't know what I'm saying. 19 letters, great, good, terrific, you pass. 1 ruby, alright. See if I can't win that piece of heart. Yep. Nice. Got this. I'm gonna get this good. Sheesh. Wow, I made it. I got 20. Splendid. Better you do, the higher salary you'll become. That's economics. That role doesn't really have an economy. Ruby's like hidden in grass. Like literally, you can find them in grass. It's just crazy. Just crazy. Here we go again. Horrible Mamma Mia movie. But we ain't gonna think about that right now. 21 letters. I got some good money out of that. Gonna run around. We're gonna go to Prince Komali's room. I really like this architecture. It's sort of very like South American look to it, like Peruvian. Equip our. Oh, we're gonna equip our mailbag and see if we can give it to our dear friend Komali. Alright, what do we got? Who are you supposed to be? What do you want from me, huh? I don't want to talk to anyone right now. What do you want from me, huh? I don't want to talk to anyone right now. A letter? From my father? What does he say? Oh, sure, telling me to be brave is easy enough for him. It's not like he's the one who went through that horrible experience. It's not like he still has to get a scale from Valoo. You're in this letter too, you know. Poking your nose in other people's business. You're nosy, aren't you? I'm a very nosy man. Sorry, but I really don't feel like going to see Valoo right now. I mean, how am I supposed to get a skill from him when he's so upset? What? Are you trying to say that you can calm Valoo down? Push. That's just a big, fat lie. It's easy to say you can do anything. Bragging doesn't cost a thing. I'll tell you what, if you can find me someone who can get past all the obstacles on Dragon Roost to get to Valoo, then I'll listen to anything you say. What? Oh, this? It's strange. Holding this calms me down. I forget all the bad things. Din's Pearl. It's so pretty, isn't it? It's called Din's Pearl. My grandmother gave it to me. My grandma used to be Valoo's attendant. She was the only person on the island who understood Valoo's language. Oh, Grandma, if she were here, I know she could calm Valoo down. I just know it. But my father and the rest, no matter how hard they try, they fail. I know it. No one else can calm Valoo down. It's impossible. What? What is it, huh? Listen, you can steal all you want, but I'm not giving this to you. This is my treasure, you understand? I'm not going to just hand it over to some do-nothing guy, am I? Well, not with that attitude, you're not. Alright, we've seen everything we can see from, Prince Komali. We gonna go see the Medli outside. Here's our dear mailman. As you are from off island, allow me to tell you about the Dragon Roost. Even in the best of times, it's a dangerous place with all those bomb flowers growing everywhere. And now, it's even more perilous. It's so bad. The bomb flowers themselves have all dried up. The great and wonderful Valoo has created quite a mess. Alright, if you want to get to Roost Cavern, I've got some bad news for you. The bridge is out. There's no way to even get inside. I'm sure you'll understand once you've seen it for yourself. As for swimming across, well, you need water for that, and the pond's all dried up. No need to panic, though. I'm sure the chieftain will think of something. Well, can't do anything about it now. Better turn back. Sorry, guys. See you next time. No, I'm just kidding. Let's go in. Let's go in. There she is. Hey, you actually came! I'm really sorry for bringing you to such a dangerous place. I had to. I wouldn't have asked if I didn't need help desperately. You see this place? There used to be a spring here, surrounded by a beautiful pond. It was peaceful and lovely. But then the great Valoo, he became so angry, and In his rage, he shook the mountain and his boulder crashed down, plunging the spring. You can see the result. Oh, but where's my mind? Tell me, how is Prince Komali? Oh, that doesn't sound right. Not at all. I may be partially to blame for the bad turn that Prince Komali's taken. See, Prince Komali's grandmother was the great Valu's former attendant. She was an amazing woman. I was honored to have her as my teacher. She was kind and brave and unsurpassed in her dealings with the great Valu. I'm not yet worthy of being mentioned in the same breath as her. If only I'd possessed some of her strength, I'm sure Prince Komali would have felt more secure. Alien 48, I'm sorry to ask this, but I need your help. I want to go to the small shrine that's near the peak of Dragon Roost. But the ledge over there is so high, it's hardly a small shrine. If I could get some wind under my wing, I'm sure I could get up there. So? Will you help me? Oh, sure. Ooh, thank you so much. Okay, pick me up. And face that ledge and toss me. Atmospheric currents are really messed up, so pay close attention to the direction of the wind. Alright, I'm ready. Don't hold back now. Throw me as hard as you can. Right, so what we want to do here is stand on this ledge and wait for the wind to blow directly ahead of us. Or looking towards that little ledge up there and toss Medli over the ledge. Oh, thank you! I think now I'll be able to climb Dragon Roost and meet with the Great Valu. Don't worry, I'll be fine. I may be just an apprentice attendant, but I can understand some of the Great Valu's language. I'm not exactly bursting with confidence, but... Look, if anything happens to me, please look after Prince Komali. This is all I have to give you. I know it's not much, but please take it. What's on here? You got an empty bottle. Set it to and use it with Y, X, or R. Bottles are great for carrying water and holding other things. Oh, and please don't tell anyone that I'm climbing Dragon Roost. It'll be our secret, okay? Well, good luck. Both of us. Right, so we got an empty bottle. We're gonna use that empty bottle with Y here. And get some water from the spring. That's that giant boulder there. Fill your bottle with water to point at something that looks dry and withered. As Donkey would say, that boulder, that's a nice boulder. From Shrek. What are you doing in my swamp, Donkey? So apparently, I was watching one of Game Over Jesse's streams, or one of his guests was streaming, I think her name was Maya, and she said that apparently there's a mod, or someone in the chat said there was a mod in Breath of the Wild that made Hinox's, like, Shrek, as in, so, actually put Shrek in the game. Oh, dried up, that ain't no good. Isn't that nuts? Shrek in a Zelda game. I mean, isn't that the most incredible thing you've ever heard in your life? I think it is. Because, for my life, I don't know about yours, but... And we got water. The spring is filling up with water. We are able to cross the spring here, guys. We're gonna cross this spring. Alright, nothing nobody can do about that. I've just crossed the spring, and of course, can't stay in the water for too long, otherwise Link will drown, because the game that's 90% about water, for some reason Link cannot swim underwater, or hold his breath for or float for very long, I guess, but whatever. Yup. Most of the water stuff is in a boat anyway, and the boat's cool. Especially in this game, because you have the swift sail, which alleviates a lot of the stress and the pain of the later parts of the Triforce hunt. Whenever I used to play this game on the GameCube, I used to dread in, Link burned in, and it's gone. I want Link to get his booty on fire. I have to swim all the way back across over this pond. I seem like I'm sucking more tonight. It's because I'm tired. I at least had some time to actually record a couple of videos, which I even uploaded this afternoon on my main channel. My second Nintendo Origins video, the Origins of Mario. If you want to watch that if you haven't already, please. This is my gameplay channel, and I was able to record, but most likely will not upload this video tonight because I'm going to go straight to bed after this. But I am going to at least start the first dungeon in the game. Well, I guess the first, like, dungeon, you know. Forsaken Fortress is more like a sneaking around sort of deal, but here we actually have like puzzles and combat that we can partake in. Thrown into a cell. This is Dragon Roost Cavern. You can see it's pretty dimly lit here. But we do have these like dragon statues. What we want to do is we want to pull some blocks, as is common in many a Zelda game. We're going to be pulling these blocks in order to open the pathways into the main lair. Look, these dragons are like... There's two dragons there, and they both are like the eastern version of dragons that both kind of look like Volvagia, the boss from the Fire Temple in Ocarina of Time. Here, we have some enemies to fight. And now... Not letting him on fire, even though the stick's on fire, but... Got him! Got both of those suckers. Both those things that were... Of course, we get to light some torches here, which, of course, presents us with... treasure chest. You got a small key. Use it to open locked doors. You can use it only in this dungeon. Of course, all Zelda games have dungeons that have small keys. Now this barrel, which looks like it has a green potion-y thing in it, well, it doesn't work yet because it's the start of the dungeon. There are 3 of those in every main dungeon in Wind Waker. One of those, they are basically warp points that, say if you save your game and start back at the very beginning of the dungeon, you don't have to like, crawl your way all the way back to that place you got stuck or had to stop, so you can use the warp pipes to actually get there faster. I'm gonna go through this door here. This is where you really get to see some of the really cool like HD lighting effects for this version of the game, because they really are quite beautiful. See the fire, see the bats. That, you can see there's a bridge. You can see this is obviously a pretty huge, ginormous labyrinth-thing dungeon. Some have theorized that this might actually be the remains of the Fire Temple or the Goron Mines. Ocarina of Time of Twilight Princess. As for me, I'm not really sure. When I first played this game, I thought it was the Dodongo's Cavern, and I still think there's a high probability of it being the Dodongo's Cavern, just later in, you know, the geography's changed a little bit and stuff, but there's a lot of similarities to the Dodongo's Cavern from Ocarina of Time. I think this is a very, very strong opening dungeon, obviously. Like, it gets you right into it from the beginning. Even though the beginning of the game started off a little more slow, like some of the previous Zelda games before it did, like, the first dungeon is, like, one of the strongest in the 3D Zeldas. Like, starting dungeons. Though I also loved the Forest Temple Twilight Princess as a starting dungeon. Even though Twilight Princess has an even slower start, but like super slow start, but like, and also ended up being one of my favorites in the series. I just love like just the subtleties of like the HD effects. Like, it really adds to like the sense of the heat. Don't burn up, Link. Don't burn up. Don't go the way of like Anakin Skywalker when he was fighting Obi-Wan on Mustafar, were burned up in the lava. This reminds me a little bit of Mustafar, place where Anakin had his final lightsaber duel with Obi-Wan Kenobi in Revenge of the Sith in Lost, because Obi-Wan had the high ground, even though Darth Maul had the high ground. Ba -ba -ba -ba! We have the dungeon map. So the dungeon map lets you see the dungeon. We already got one in the Forsaken Fortress, but got us another one here. So that's good. And we're gonna climb up the ladder and let go, because we're gonna kill some of these choo-choos. Oh, new item. We got some red chew jelly. Keep it in your spoils bag. This gelatinous goo comes from deep within red choo-choos. It is effective as a cure for exhaustion. Can't be used in its current state. No, it can't. Gonna climb up this here ladder to see where we gotta go. Gonna be Lincoln. Gonna be overthrown. Gonna be a mud flow. Gonna be a constructor mofo. I'm not gonna cuss because I'm a family-friendly channel, because that's what I try to be, except for earlier where I slipped, and I really apologize for that, and that's not good behavior, so please don't do it. But what am I saying now? Now we're in another dark... See, this kind of room is very Dodongo's Cavern-esque. Dude, I want to do my awesome... Pick up your honor. Where does sword go? Alright, but we can still pick up this sword because there's something we gonna use it for. Swinging like a linen, swinging like a link, and using that sword and shooting it at the big old thing. Alright, I wonder what we do here. What do we need to burn this? Well, there's 2 torches. I wonder. Fire! We need fire. I want several. Alright. Let's get some... See if there's a stick somewhere. Or actually, no, we don't even need that. We can use the sword again to swing it at this thing. See if there's something inside. Got a small key. Small keys are always good. Always good in the hood. Let's see where we go next. I think going in the right direction. Alright. So what we want to do here is throw some of these rocks. Some of them they're bombs hanging off the side of the wall. Will cause them to explode, and it will also cause a giant boulder to explode, like so. Ain't that a thing, right? Alright. I know it is. Let's get going now. Got some skulls. We gotta crack some skulls. I should say crack some skulls. Oh, we were already here. Got a key now, so move. Alright. Choo-choos. These gelatinous things. Got an orb which has all kinds of wonderful special things. More choo-choo jelly again. We'll do choo-choo. We're just rolling in it. It's good, guys. We're doing good. Alright, let's see if we can take this. Alright. We got him. And we got a joy pendant too. Let's open up this bad boy now. Open that door. Alright, so now we're outside again. What's interesting about this this dungeon is that it's sort of a mix between inside and outside. So you'll be, as you actually go up the cavern, you'll step outside to like the side of the mountain, and actually you'll have to climb up the mountain. Pretty cool. Don't want that to happen. We do not want shot giant flame. So we're going up here. Got a giant medium-sized bird. Chicken. He's a flying chicken. This one's a little more. There's a little more spot. So we're gonna wait for it to retract, and we're gonna go back over this side. So later on in the game, you get like the power glove, like great magic bracelet that lets you like lift really large objects like boulders and stuff. But for now, we have to use good old-fashioned bombs like this. So we're gonna throw our bombs at the boulder there. And hope that it explodes. That is good if I ever saw it. Alright. What we're having there. I got a sort of mega block puzzle. To push these guys. And now we can move upward and Hey, Highland 48, have you seen any filthy, thieving rats around? I know they are annoying, but keep your wits about you. They are only rats. If you spread bait near their nests, they may share their store of treasure with you. Why don't you try it? Why not indeed? I don't do business with rats. Hey, you stupid thieves. I don't believe I have any bait with me. Let me see. Have I even been to Beetle's shop yet? I don't even have a bait bag yet. I forgot to grab a bait bag. I should have done that. Alright. The door here is locked. So now I want to open this chest. See what we have hidden in it. We've got the compass. Now you can see where things are hidden in the dungeon. View the map screen and see for yourself. Alright. We'll do that. Now we want to light this stick on fire and throw it over yonder and burn that sucker up. Now we want to open up this chest here. See what all we have inside. Got a small key, another small key. We're just getting all sorts of keys, aren't we? All sorts of wonderful small keys. Move up and up and up. Through the locked door. Another locked door here. Another chicken. And we killed her with a pot. How cool is that? key. Is it only in this dungeon? There's a nest. Around the bird's nest here. And in we go. Learn some more stuff in this dimly lit room. And gonna grab the chest here. Come on, guys. Oh, it was like vampire bats. They're like some mean looking bats if you really get a chance to. Joy pendant. The joyous teacher is really gonna like that. I'm gonna give them to her. Alright. Light some more torches, huh? More lighting of the torches. Alright. What do we got here? So it looks like we got. Got a portal open. Because we have the portal open, I think now is a good place to stop this episode. I'm gonna go to bed so I can be more refreshed for the next episode. I want to thank everyone for watching this episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker in HD. And I will see you all next time. First, let me save. Alright, everyone. That's gonna do it for me.